Greetings and welcome back to Sonic Mania. So I basically went back and started watching that video, and I thought, oh, not too bad actually. It's not very cringy, I don't think. I must apologize because there were some times where the audio went the audio on my microphone went quite dim and it was hard to hear. So hopefully that won't happen this time. I've adjusted the volume a tad. I've turned the game volume down slightly, and I'll try and stay, close to the microphone. Oh, look, bonus thing. So again, do apologize for that. I'm very new to this whole world of Let's Playing and stuff, so... Oh, I need some rings. Here's some rings. So yes, I definitely learned a lesson there for future reference. Need some more rings. Ooh. Ooh. Oh boy. Got a decent amount of rings now. You gotta be careful in this game because it's easy enough to kind of lose focus and then you realize, oh hang on, I need to get more rings immediately or else I'm gonna be done for. I'm actually kind of surprised that I'm playing one of these levels so soon. I don't think I found that ring when I was playing through as Sonic. I'm assuming that it was available as Sonic and that the level wasn't different. And by that ring, I mean that gigantic ring that takes me to this stage. I'm so close, come on. There we go. Just as I speak. Again, must apologize for the sound on the previous video, assuming that I do upload that and this, because I really don't know I'm not 100% sure if I will at this stage. And the time is about 3:30 AM now, so it's pretty late. My body clock's a bit screwed, and plus I'm excited because I had a gaming PC that I lent to a friend on the other side of the country, and I finally got it back, and I got a Game Capture HD by Elgato, which is a cool little device. I must say I did get it secondhand. And I basically have been thinking about it for a little while, creating a YouTube channel, because I just love video games and I've been playing video games for as long as I can remember. So why not have some fun with it and share the love? So basically I'm just excited that I've got my PC working because again, once I flew to this side of the country, my PC stopped working, and so I took apart my PC, I flew it across the country, unpacked it, put it back together, or at least I tried to because I'm no PC expert by any means, and I just couldn't get it working, and a friend of mine came over and we tried, just about everything we could think of, jiggling everything and removing everything, reinserting, and we tried, basically it would turn on but no signal would come out, so we tried 2 different monitors. We tried a TV, which I'm playing on now, we tried a DVI cable, a VGA cable, and an HDMI cable, and nothing. So eventually I took it to a computer shop, and it turned out that it was the BIOS was corrupted, and that was fixed. So I got my computer back. Well, technically it's yesterday, and basically now that I have the ability to capture games, I'm kind of diving right into it and not wasting any time. Look, I wanted to do a Puyo Puyo Tetris video because I love that game and I love playing online, and I thought it would be fun to kind of play online and do a bit of commentary on that, a bit of Let's Playing sort of dealy of that. But then I realized, oh hang on, I'm still uploading my first Super Mario World video, so there's no way I'm going to be able to play online if I'm uploading this massive video. So I thought, okay, Sonic Mania it is, because I just got Sonic Mania and haven't finished it yet, and why not? So instead of telling my life story, maybe I could comment on this a bit more. So Studiopolis is, I've heard some people say Studiopolis, but I would say Studiopolis. It's just a cool zone. It's a brand new zone. It's the first new zone that they showed off when this game was kind of not released yet. So I love that I just think it looks really cool. Basically getting beamed in kind of a satellite dish type deal. And then instinctively I'm double jumping to try and bounce, but I can't bounce as Knuckles, can I? Just smashing glass. I don't know. I just play this game and I constantly notice new things, and it's just beautiful, in my opinion. And just kind of want to stand still for a second, just kind of soak in the music a bit. I really do like the original compositions. The original compositions, they don't really stand out in the sense that they kind of don't fit in. I think they do fit in. They've done a really good job. I can't remember the name of the composer, unfortunately. Sorry, Mr. Composer or Ms. Composer, Miss. But it's really, really good music. The new music, the remix of the old music, it's just really well done. And getting a decent amount of rings. It would be nice if I could get another life. Well, we'll see. Being able to climb is pretty handy. Sometimes I go into these kind of things like it's very much like, say, harkening back to the tubes in Chemical Plant Zone that just take you all over the place, and those things in Oil Ocean Zone that like kind of spin you around and take you all over the place. Every now and then when I go into one of those type of things, I think, oh man, what am I missing out on by being beamed ahead by these satellite dishes? But still, and look, even this kind of silhouette shadowy bits, that's just like, I don't know, it just looks really cool. Like, look at the bubble. This game is just incredible. I'm very, very impressed with it, in case you didn't already tell. And I like how in the background it mentions eggnog, a good reference to so-called Eggman. And there's my life, good times. I'll try and focus. I think I'm a bit just excited about just the whole thing. Having my computer working again and being able to capture games now, and even just playing this game. And obviously having to talk into a microphone when I'm not used to it is its own distraction as well. Speaking of microphones, I'm using a Rock Band 4 microphone by Mad Cats. Rest in peace, Mad Cats. So it's not the best microphone out there. It's not the worst either, but hopefully the sound in this video is better. I hope I don't I don't know, some people will maybe like the sound and the music in this game and they kind of rather hear the game than my voice, so if that's the case, then apologies. When I made my first Super Mario World video, I kind of wasn't feeling game enough to do my own commentary on the whole damn thing, so I thought I'd just, do a little bookend kind of dealio at the start and the end. But you know what, I thought, why not, if I'm going to play Sonic Mania, why not just kind of do a bit of commentary. So finally we come to another one of the Blue Sphere levels. Alright, let's see if we can do this one. So, and then every now and then I'll kind of pause and kind of have nothing to say. But I did go back and watch that other video and I was kind of surprised how much I did have to say, because I'm like, It's funny. But it is amazing just how much the world has changed in the last, since I grew up, effectively. Because, I remember when YouTube was really new, back in about 2006. It was really cool. I still don't, but I didn't have the fastest internet connection back then. But then again, I was probably watching videos in 240p back then as well. And probably still amazed by them. But just this whole new generation of Let's Playing and just streaming and Twitch and all that stuff, it just kind of blows my mind. If I was a kid in this day and age, I'd probably never leave the house. I barely left the house as it is when I was a kid, but damn. Okay, I'm going to leave that one there. I'll probably regret that, but I do not want to miss out on getting all the rings. Of which I have 40 more. Every now and then I'll glance at the ring total and I think, oh, where the hell are they? There's some. But yeah, these levels get so fast and you think, wow, how am I ever gonna beat it? But every now and then you kind of surprise yourself, and you do. Okay, getting there. There's that one. I'll leave that because I'm pretty sure it's the last blue sphere left. Okay. Wow, very fast. So now it gets to the point where I mentioned in the previous video where it's like, where are they? Where are the rings? Where are the spheres? Now, I believe that all of the rings that are left are from a cluster of blues. There'll be 6 blue spheres altogether. Where are they? See, the thing is, I probably should be bouncing on the orange bouncy things, but oops. There they are. So I accidentally got the blue sphere there. So I'm going to miss out on the gold, but at least I'm going to beat the level, I think. Wow. Okay, good. So look, I got the silver. It's better than nothing, but still a part of me kind of cries on the inside because I couldn't get the gold, but oh well. Better than failing altogether. So this, when I first played this boss, I was like, oh, what's going on? But yeah, it's kind of cool. It is interesting how on the boss battles in this game they give you rings during the battle. Makes it a lot easier to survive because, I don't know, especially, I mean, having no rings is insane, such as the last boss of Sonic 2 springs to mind. Last boss of Sonic 1, which wasn't as hard, but just final bosses without rings are so hard, but and that's like without rings at all to begin with, but there they go, speaking of rings. But it is cool how in some of the bosses in this game they do give you extra rings just to kind of keep you alive and make it a bit more fair, because it would be a lot more difficult. This one is an example where I think if without rings kind of littered throughout it, it would be a lot more difficult to beat it. And I lost my train of thought. That was something I was going to say. Good times. What I was going to say is, see this part right there? There are certain parts of this boss battle that kind of throw me off, where you can't spin. You can't press down to spin because it's kind of like it's autopilot and you just run and the game makes you run. And I mean, it's okay. It's not game breaking or anything, but it does kind of bother me a bit because I like to be in control. And I do instinctually kind of roll on into a ball, wherever possible. And when the game kind of just doesn't let you, it is a bit weird. And so when you do that jump thingy, it's a bit different when Sonic does it, but it's got to be a reference to, there was an early screenshot in a magazine from Sonic 1 before it came out where kind of Sonic does a little jump at the end of the level, and it's got to be a reference to that. Now, those Robotnik/Eggmen on the TV are just really cool. Just another example of the coolness of Studiopolis and the creativity of the new levels. I really hope my housemates aren't being woken up by this. I don't know what's worse, the game or me. Probably me. But they're probably sound asleep, I hope. So these bouncy things are kind of cool. Kind of remind me of Carnival Night Zone on Sonic 3, sort of. Very much that vibe. I guess in general this level kind of reminds you of that, I suppose. Except with like TV cameras and stuff. It is cool how they incorporate all the kind of props like the director chair and the lights up high that you can kind of jump on top of. There's one. They're not always up high apparently. That kind of drop, and you kind of got one chance. And then this is the kind of lottery kind of machine, Keno or whatever, bingo. And then I don't know how it figures out how many rings you get, but whatever. It's this is kind of like a mix of casino night and carnival night and new stuff. The thing where you go in that turn into kind of electricity is kind of cool. What does that say? Another word. Lock on. Lock on technology. So there's the reference to what I was talking about in the previous video where in Sonic and Knuckles it had the cartridge port on top of the cartridge that you could plug other games into. I wish I did take my Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 cartridges over with me. I do regret that. Didn't have heaps of room, so I couldn't bring heaps of stuff, but I could have squeezed them in easily if I really wanted to. But I mean, I do have. I put this in the description of my Super Mario World video that I uploaded, but I do have a lot of older consoles that I'd like to do some capturing with. And I'm concerned because when I got my Elgato Game Capture HD, I got it secondhand, and it didn't come with this adapter that, from what I understand, originally came with it, which is a component adapter. And the component adapter actually lets you use composite as well. You just plug the composite into like the red port, I think, the red video port. That would have been really handy because it would, I would imagine, have no lag. Whereas I have placed an Amazon order, which I'm waiting to arrive. And in that Amazon order, I've ordered an HDMI to composite thingy. Now, whether that's going to be any good, I don't know. I suspect it's going to have some lag. I don't know how much lag, but lag can make a big difference when, like, mini game like this, if you got lag, you got no chance in this one. Alright, what am I doing? Oh, I meant to not do that, but oh well. Oh boy. That was... I can't believe I survived that. I need to jump over some red things, I think. Where the hell are the blue spheres? There's 20 of them left. Okay, I'll jump over these as well. Where are they? Oh boy, it's going so fast. But yeah, I'd love to do a bit of streaming of. Okay, so I think I will not get the gold, but hopefully I'll beat it anyway. Okay, so see, I did leave the those blue spheres before, but I was going so fast that I was basically like either get them or die. So I kind of, my instincts kicked in. Cuck is in the past tense of kick. I kind of wish I hadn't said that, but anyway. So wow, already another one. Every now and then it's like, wow, I was just on one of these levels. Sometimes the checkpoints are quite close to one another. But yeah, so I would like to do some playing of some older console games, so we'll see if I can do that. Oh, whoops, that was bad. Okay, I'm going to save them for right at the end. Hopefully I won't regret that, and hopefully I won't lose this one. I probably will now that I think of it, because how the hell am I going to get back there? But anyway. Because I'm a bit of a naughty boy, I have some flashcards for older consoles, so that's kind of the part of the reason I didn't bring my old cartridges well, I've got a handful of them, but didn't bring most of my old cartridges with me, just because I had flash carts that I could use. Oh boy. Oh wow. Sometimes I surprise myself. Okay. Alright. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this, but maybe. Nope. I always speak too soon. But yeah, I'm keen to do some analog stuff. Although one thing that I did have my eye on was, and look, I'm going totally off topic here, so if you are watching this to hear me talk about Sonic Mania, I do apologize, but again, there's only so much you can talk about. There's effectively an NES clone console called the AVS by, I believe they're called Retro USB, is the company that makes them. And it's basically, yeah, just an NES clone console, but it looks incredible. First of all, it does HDMI, 720p. It has 4 controller ports, so it's got a built-in 4-score, which is so cool. I mean, not that there are that many NES games that you would want to play that are 4-player, but it's nice to have the option. It just all round looks like a really, really good console. Oh boy, that was bad. So I really want to get my hands on one, and I was so tempted to order one, but I just can't afford it right now. I mean, I'm currently between jobs basically, and I so badly wanted to order one. You had no idea, because the thing is, I left my NES on the other side of the country. Oh wow, I left multiple NESs on the other side of the country, but having one that runs on HDMI, that has 4 controller ports, it runs Famicom games as well, so it has a Famicom game slot. It's just, I don't know, it's really tempting. It's kind of expensive, but when you think about what it does and what it has, it's actually quite good value, I think. Certainly the exchange rate for the Australian dollar is not so good, so, and plus, I don't even know what the shipping would be. Probably expensive as well, but once I do have a job, it's probably going to be one of the first things that I buy. One problem is I didn't bring any of my NES controllers with me, and I really did intend on it. Like I'd made a note to myself, pack NES controllers, but unfortunately I only packed my controllers for the NES Classic Mini. And now that I think of it, I have got one 8-bit retro receiver for NES, so I guess I could use that if I did get my hands on one. What? What just happened? I thought I was going really well there for a bit, but I don't know what happened. Yeah, but look, in the meantime, even though okay, so I gotta get under. So yeah, this is a cool bus. I really like this one. So when I played this bus last as Sonic, I had the bubble shield, so I could jump really high. So it was so easy. So it's probably going to be a bit of a struggle this time. I don't think I've even hit him once. Oh, there I go. Hit him a couple of times. So, going back to what I was saying before, even though I don't have the right equipment to record retro stuff just yet, at least, I've got my NES Classic, got my new Super Nintendo Classic, I've got my Switch, and so on. So there are plenty of consoles and plenty of games to play, to review, and so on. So I can't complain really. I could have things a lot worse. But tell you what, I just love video games, and I particularly love older ones. platformers. Platformers are some of my favorites, like this one. I'm glad I got that ring. I don't know why I keep letting go of these. I let go of them a couple of times before. I don't know why. It was foolish. Okay, I hope I can survive this one. And not die. Hey, there we go. So that is Studiopolis done. And what's next? Here's Flying Battery. Wow, okay, so it's nearly been half an hour. I think I'm going to stop this one here as well. Because, well, it's really late. It's probably 4 AM now. And nearly 3:51 AM. So it's pretty late. I should go to bed soon. But I really have been enjoying playing with my game capture HD. And thank you so much if you were watching, assuming that I did upload this. And yeah, I've had a lot of fun making these videos. And if I had a faster internet connection, I'd be able to upload them faster and get them online quicker. But oh well, in time I'll upload them. And yeah, have yourselves a lovely day. And hopefully I will be back soon with another video of some sort. If you do have any requests for games you want me to play in the comments, do let me know. I've got Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap on Switch. I've got Breath of the Wild. I've got Pure Tetris. Although Breath of the Wild is probably not the kind of game I would want to do. I've got... Look, I do have Rock Band 4, but I don't know if people would be interested in that. I don't know. And I've got the NES and the Super Nintendo. So yeah, if you are inclined to comment and you have any game requests that you'd like to see me play, feel free to. Because I'm open to requests. I do generally go for what's comfortable and what's familiar to me, so it would be kind of cool to kind of get out of my comfort zone and play a game that I'm not familiar with or I haven't played before and stumble my way through it. And you could probably laugh at me and I'd look like an idiot, but yeah, that would be kind of cool. So anyway, I've rambled on for long enough now. Thanks for watching, and fare thee well.